Hey Taurus, this is your July forecast 2018. If you want a reading with me, do use the link below. So Taurus, this month there is the energy from May, and this is about your first house. This is about your ego. This is how you see the world, your perception in the world. Your personality, your attitude has shifted. There is a new title, there is new ambition, there is a new look about you. Now this is about your identity. This is your face, this is your title. So that could have changed in many ways. Now this is a Leo card. Leo and Aquarius have been on the axis of all the eclipses. So this is an eighth card in your home. Uranus has moved you into the house of one, so there is going to be a title change, whether that is I'm divorced, I'm getting married, I'm engaged, I'm now a parent, I've lost my job and I'm back at school, I've just got a job. So a new title and a new look. And also you're having difficulties in trying to expand, difficulties in trying to get into that education. For some of you, this is the difficulty in, my faith, my religion. How do I see, myself getting through? I've lost all hope. Things have been very, very difficult. This is also about, education. This is about travel. This is about brothers and sisters-in-law. So if there's been difficulties there, the time frame is to bring these things up and for you to be able to make those changes, to follow the rules, to be able to set your own standards, the quickest way to get through this. Now in your study, finances or career, you do have the Knight of Swords. So this Taurus is dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where there is some sort of underhanded bullying. There is resources being held back. Someone has an idea and they just want to go with it. They're not checking the resources. They're not researching it. They're not really letting anybody else have the say. They're running roughshod over everybody. For others, this is okay. Well, we want to get on the plane, we want to go now. But you've got to hold your horses. There's more to this. There is 5 birds here. This is 5 messages or 5 people that are involved. There could be some work bullying here as well between you and the 5, or you're part of the 5. This is also about unstable mental abilities. You do have the sun in your 3rd house all month. So this is mental ideas, mental abilities, the way you communicate, the way you promote yourself, the way your website works. This is also about lower education. This is writing. This is energy and success. So with this, but there is some instability there. So, you might have issues with your website. You might have issues with your communication. Trying to describe to this person or for this project, this is what I'm looking for, and they're just running off it and they've just got the wrong end of the stick. I've put in an awful lot of effort and then I've come to the end of it and now they've changed their mind. This is also about some stubborn behavior. Okay, they've got their idea, they're on the road, they're just going for it. They're not going to listen to anybody else. And sometimes this is an issue, if this is not going to financially impact you or your job, sometimes you're just going to have to put your hands up and just say, look, what more can I do? If this is about you yourself, just stop, sit back. Again, fresh new perspective, fresh new attitude. Sit back and say, okay, well, if this is a bullying thing, do I really need to be here? Can I go and get my education and do something else? In Home Strength card, this is Major Arcana card, major crossroads decision. Now, this is the 8th house, so some of you are divorcing. And it could be that if this is about finances and about the family and a divorce, that they've just up and gone and you have no idea why. If this is about my partner's gone away out of a sudden travel, sudden conference, I'm going to have to support him or them by looking after the family. And there may be a visitor who comes to come and help me with this. For those of you this is again, Deadly Serious Contracts, 8th house, which is births, deaths, marriages, divorce, taxes, government, audits, passive income you receive from employers. So this is about support in the home. This is about taming those fears, facing your fears. So if you're the one asking for a divorce, you can see that they're completely lost. If they're suddenly done this for you, there could be just especially with these eclipses, there could be especially on the 12th. and then on the 27th, there's these eclipses going on where the idea of partners, parents, partners, and children is going to be a question there, and there is going to be a climax there. There is going to be a hold my breath moment, and it takes 6 to 9 months for the full details to be out from there. For some of you, you might find that you have to bring someone into your home to take care of them as well, and this is causing a lot of stress here. For a small select few of you, this can be this can be an end of a cycle for someone in the family. Now, with your health, you do have the Knight of Cups. There is some luck with movement. So if you've got anything with ankles, calves, arteries, anything to do with the movement from the hips down, you're going to find that there is some luck this month, which is going to be making you feel, so the restriction's gone, the revolution, the freedom is there. In your love, you do have the Queen of Cups. Now this is, again, we're talking back to that eclipse that's happening in July, where it's a snapshot of the Cancer eclipse that will be happening next year. So this is about the home, this is the parents, this is the mother, this is the nurturing, the cycle of motherhood, the cycle of the home. At this month, this female, this water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, is at home, and she is sensing that she needs to give more love. She's sensing that there's an emotional disturbance or an emotional drain there, whether this is about herself or for you. And there is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn around this Taurus, so this is you, and an air sign, where you do have the support that you need through this time. If this is something to do with your family, if this is something to do with bringing your family into the house, or any kind of loss there. With your drawing virtue messages from the angels. Yeah, Oceana says any competition. So if this has got to do with competition, this is about, suddenly now I have to get on the road. I was promised this, and now I've just got to go. I wasn't given any notice. Suddenly somebody else is vying for my job. There is some sort of competition. Oceana says the competition that's around, you're going to be able to rise above it. Now, if this is about the hormones to do with pregnancy, there is an issue, something that you're afraid of. For some of you, this is about a psychological blockage, which is stopping you from getting pregnant, or stopping you from being able to move, if this is about a physical movement. Archangel Raphael is helping you with that physical movement, helping you with your physical self to be able to get up and to move. Azure says you can't force it to happen. You will get the desired outcome. You just have to wait for the last minute, so be patient. So be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you next month.